Hi, my name is Lincoln Rohn, and I'm a resident of Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I've lived here my whole life. Alcoholism runs in my family. Basically, if you're a male in my family, you either are an alcoholic or have been an alcoholic. Between what was your batting average and how much I can drink, that was my identity. I unsuccessfully went through 2 outpatient rehab stints, and I'd stay sober for 6 months, and oh man, I got this, I'm good. But never dealing with the core issue of why I was drinking. And another problem with alcoholics is you don't mature emotionally through that, because you're burying your emotions, you're drinking your emotions away. So all of a sudden those emotions come flooding back when I'm sober, and I couldn't deal with them. And so I started drinking again. We started working on getting me into a treatment facility, which I ended up getting into a facility right here in Grand Rapids. When I got out, my wife picked me up and brought me to the apartment that we were living in Marshall, and I opened the door and it was empty. And she said, "There you go," and left me there. So there I sit. I had nothing, literally nothing. And the beautiful part of that is God had me right where He needed me. He's all I had. So I had no choice but to just grab a hold. My dad called me and said, "Hey, I'm doing the set-free thing. I think this really would help you." And so we scheduled the appointment, and I think one of the things that I want people to realize about the set-free is the enemy's main goal is to destroy us. And so the minute I set that appointment, I was under attack like I've never experienced in my life. I mean, so many things come flooding back. The day of the appointment, I'm driving down 94, and I've never experienced this before, but I just had this overwhelming urge to kill myself. I wanted to drive into the embankment, every freaking embankment I went by. I wanted to just smoke it. And so I called my dad and I said, "Dad, I don't know what's happening here. Like, I want to kill myself. Like, I'm virtually almost driving into these embankments. I don't understand why." And he knew why. So he started praying with me. He prayed with me all the way back until I got into the driveway. And he saved my life. 8 hours of just unloading all the stuff. My pastor was laying on the floor praying. And being able to release that, all that garbage is just gone. And the feeling, the overwhelming sense of relief to have that forgiven, and literally walking out of that appointment as pure as driven snow. Life change. Set Free Ministries, the process, had I not been able to have this available to me to go through this and just unload my garbage and just leave it back there, I don't know that I would have made it. I really don't. I don't think I would have. And God just orchestrated this perfectly. And I'm sober today. And it is only by the grace of God that I'm sitting here today, being able to tell this story. Because without Him, I would literally not be sitting here. So I feel like I'm a walking miracle. What would I say to somebody that is struggling with addiction today? I would say, God has you, man. He just does. He wants to help you. And going through the steps to freedom is literally releasing you from bondage that this addiction has over you. Is it easy? No, it's not easy. It's very, very difficult. But when you walk out of this freedom appointment, you are Again, I'll say it, you are as pure as the driven snow. It's all gone. It's in the past. You can walk away without that semi-truck on your shoulders. And then you can start to deal with the core issues of your addiction. But do yourself a favor. Go through this process. It works.